Algebra?
Done.
French Revolution?
Done.
Laws of motion?
Done.
The first step to start preparing for exams with a bang is to make a to-do list. We usually tend to make a vague plan of action in our mind before doing anything. However, making a to-do list will help you plan your tasks in an organized way so that they seem manageable and you will feel comparatively less stressed for your exams. You can make a list on a daily basis or you can make them weekly as per your convenience. Also, striking off the tasks when you're done with them gives you an added sense of satisfaction and motivates you even more.
First, let us talk about why are small breaks important and how should we utilize them, especially during the exams. In order to keep our minds fresh, especially during the exams, students should take breaks at regular intervals. Taking breaks after every 45 minutes will enable you to stay focused. Those breaks are not for you to spend on social media or on the net, but those are for you to freshen yourself from the books and the stress of exams. Go for a walk or talk to a friend or have a snack to motivate yourself and push yourself and get back to the books. Now, let us put some light onto how should we make notes for exams and why are those helpful. Effective note-taking helps you to remember information and aid your understanding of that information. You will only truly understand a concept when you have taken time to process it. When you take notes, you are turning a passive activity of reading and listening into an active process by writing them down. By making your notes, you force yourself to construct conceptual mental representation of the ideas you are grappling with. It is a process of writing notes and not the notes themselves that help you gain command of the new concepts. The quote that inspires me the most is "Our dream doesn't become reality through magic. It is the sweat, determination and hard work which makes it come true."
My second super tip for you all is rewarding yourself when you've completed your goal. Either you can reward yourself with something small after completion of each goal or big after completion of all the goals. For example, if you completed the portion of a chapter that you decided upon, you can have a chocolate or anything you like to eat. If you have completed multiple goals or if you have scored well in a test, you can reward yourself by going out with your family or doing your favorite activity for a while. This reward will be the driving factor which will help you stay motivated throughout the preparation time and even during exams. And eventually, the tendency of you completing each goal will increase with time. And if someday you're not able to complete a goal, it's okay. You can try again the next day. You don't have to be hard on yourself. We are human beings and it's okay to feel less motivated some days. Always remember that every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath and start again.
I'm sure you've heard your parents, teachers and seniors say things like revise properly, practice again and again, read the chapter 5 times. Well, they are right. Revision plays a key role in preparing for exams because it helps in actively recalling everything that you've learned and memorized. It also helps in boosting confidence and morale as you tend to develop a good command over the topics that you've studied. Thus, I advise you to reread your chapter notes, go through your worksheets and pay 100% attention in your revision classes. Another important point is to follow the principle of learning and testing. Might sound a bit complicated, but it isn't. Let's look at it this way. After studying a chapter thoroughly from your textbook, test yourself by solving worksheets, MCQs, question banks, sample papers, etc. This helped me a lot when I was in my 10th grade. This will also tell you about your strengths, which you should be proud of, and your weaknesses that you can work upon. This will also shape your answer writing skills, teach you about time management, etc. Lastly, I would like to say that your success is determined by all the efforts that you put in and day out.
Right after you get your syllabus, you should make a plan which accounts for each and every day you have left until the D-Day. You can use pens, pencils, Excel, Keynote, PowerPoint, whatever it is that you prefer. However, a plain Word document which you type out in a hurry isn't going to be of much help. You must create something so efficient and aesthetically pleasing at the same time that you want to use it every day and you still don't lose interest. I do this by color coding my documents. You can use any parameters, be it basis of difficulty, need of practice, time left, literally anything. The point is to create something which is bespoke to your needs.
Color coding, or the traffic light system as some people like to call it, is an extremely efficient way to manage your course load according to difficulty or dates, or any other parameter that you wish to employ. So basically, according to the traffic lights, I've used 3 colors here: green, red and yellow. The green topics indicate that these topics I am fully confident with. Like there is no way I could mess up a question which comes from these topics, so these need not be revised as much. So green for these. The topics highlighted in red are the ones which I am not that confident over. Like there are parts of these which I'm not familiar with and I could mess them up in the exam. So these need as much revision and as much time as I can give them. So red. Yellow is something I'm basically clear over, but there might be some questions which I may mess up. So a little revision is required on this end. So yellow for these. So let's take this document for example. Now as you can see, there are a lot of topics over here and the colors are pretty much strewn around because, well, there are a lot of topics. So basically what I'm going to do is we're going to use the sort and filter function of Excel. So first of all, you'll have to select all your syllabus from here so that everything can be sorted according to the way you want it. The second thing you do is going to go to the sort and filter option and select custom sort over here. So now I want my topics to be decided on the basis of subjects. So I'm going to choose subjects from here. And now I want them on the basis of cell color because that's what we've used. And I want the most difficult topics on the top. So I'm going to choose red over here and then I'm going to select OK. So as you can see, all the red, that means all the difficult topics are now at the top. And this has made it easy for me to segregate them according to difficulty. So now that we're here, one more thing I would like to stress over is the importance of a controlled environment when you're doing productive work. Try to maintain a desk or a room on which you only do productive work, nothing else. When you put your mind in a specific controlled environment for a specific work, your mind automatically performs better because it is destined to do that sort of thing.
You followed your plans rigorously and you've prepared well. Even then, it's normal to feel a little anxious at the back of your mind, especially on the dreaded day before the exams. I've noticed that not even in exams, everywhere in life, you need to have your nerves in check. The best way to have a good night's sleep and ensure that your brain is working at 100% capacity the next morning is to center yourself, calm yourself down. You like music? Good. Play the instrument. You like doodling? Great. Whip something up. You like taking long walks in the night? Actually, don't do that. Basically, the idea is to use something which has a calming effect on you in order to ensure maximum retention and best performance possible. And always remember, confidence comes by doing good on the promises you make to yourself.
All the best!